Have you ever imagined living in a place unlike any home you've ever known? The world is full of unique and bizarre places that may seem unbelievable. Yet, people actually live in these homes. Get ready with WOW TV to experience unexpected perspectives you never thought of before. In the southern Netherlands lies a village that looks like a scene straight out of a science fiction movie. Bolwaningen is a residential area with unique spherical houses. Inside the houses are 3 levels, bedrooms on the ground, a bathroom in the middle, and a living space on the top. They look very modern, but drawbacks include their small size and high cost. However, the surrounding environment is quite good, which is why residents here have no intention of leaving. It's truly surprising to learn that this magical scenery isn't the work of any editing software but rather created by human hands. The Banwal and Bakshi Islands, also known as Purple Island, are a part of the transformation project in South Korea. In 2015, to shake off the dark times, locals covered the island with a purple hue, inspired by lavender which grows here naturally. Over 400 houses, hundreds of telephone booths, numerous fields, and a large bridge connecting the 2 islands all painted in purple. Residents even eat purple rice and wear purple uniforms. Purple lovers surely can't miss this incredible destination, and don't forget to wear purple. Ketekesu village has been like a living museum in Toraja, Indonesia for over 400 years. All the houses here are built in the Tongkonan style with massive boat-shaped roofs lined up facing each other. The enclosed design with few windows gives a mysterious vibe when you step inside. Surprisingly, these spaces serve as communal areas for resting and ceremonies, designed to withstand harsh weather and keep out wild animals. What you're seeing are buffalo horns. Locals believe that the more buffalo horns a house has, the wealthier the family is. Many wondered how something could fit inside a house like this, dismissing it as a joke. But their opinions quickly change upon seeing what the inside of the house looks like. The house stands about 7 meters tall, 15 meters long, and is only 1.3 meters wide. It was constructed by the artist Erwin Worm, with all the amenities of a regular home, bedrooms, bathrooms, and a living room. For some, this setup evokes feelings of claustrophobia and discomfort as they navigate closely against the walls. Would you live in a house like this? This isn't an abandoned airplane in the woods, it's the home of an American electrical engineer named Bruce Campbell. Bruce dreamed of creating a unique home from a young age. When he discovered that truck houses existed, he thought about repurposing decommissioned airplanes. With his skills, Bruce transformed an old Boeing 727 into a real house that meets basic human needs. At the same time, he retained several original features to suit his personal taste. Have you ever thought about living underground? About 150 million years ago, part of Australia was covered by the ocean, which later turned into a desert, causing severe climate changes. To cope with harsh weather, the residents of Coober Pedy came up with the idea of building houses underground. Using simple materials like sandstone and siltstone, these houses maintain a constant temperature of 23 degrees Celsius, that's 73 degrees Fahrenheit, year-round. The architecture can help residents maximize their privacy. This could be a great idea if humans move to live on another planet in the future. You might not know Adalir by name, but you might have heard of the Cliff Village in Sichuan, China. This village, perched on an 800-meter cliff, became famous after images of students here climbing skyladders to school went viral. To help the villagers, the government pitched in 1 million won, about $150,000, to build a 3-kilometer-long steel ladder with 2,556 steps. In 2020, in response to new policies, 84 families agreed to move to a resettlement area below the cliff. However, 30 households chose to remain in their original homes, continuing to develop tourism in the area. Can you see the house hiding in the middle of this forest? Welcome to Mirror Cube, the invisible hotel. The mirrored walls reflect everything around it, making it blend right into nature. A unique design with a lightweight aluminum structure wrapped around a tree trunk, compact yet fully equipped. At night, the hotel becomes even more enchanting, with light shining from inside. Anytime you visit, Mirror Cube is always a magical place because of its one-of-a-kind experiences. In a stark contrast to the flashy exterior of Las Vegas, deep within its tunnels lies a miserable underworld. Originally built as a storm drainage system for the city, these tunnels now shelter nearly 2,000 homeless individuals. These residents, often dubbed mole people, endure living in dark, damp, and dirty conditions that are meant for moles, not people. They must contend with darkness, the risk of flooding in rainy seasons, and the constant threat of lurking criminals. Outside volunteer groups have ventured into these tunnels to distribute food and advocate for these individuals to return to the surface. But rescuing thousands of mole people from the darkness is not something a few individuals can accomplish. A famous bridge not meant for vehicles, only pedestrians, sounds hard to believe, but it's true. With incredible historical significance, Ponte Vecchio Bridge was built in the Middle Ages and is the largest stone and wood architecture here. The bridge has been a marvel due to the houses built along both sides. Initially these shops were meat markets but were later replaced by jewelry shops, making it a renowned tourist destination. This place is not for vehicles because it's always bustling with pedestrians passing by, shopping and enjoying the scenery. Ponte Vecchio is also famous for the love locks, a symbol of eternal love. Movies often draw inspiration from real life, and maybe the model for the Flintstones was the Casa de Penedo in Portugal. Made from 4 granite boulders, the house even has a pool and bulletproof windows. Inside it's fully equipped except for electrical appliances, as the owner wanted to return to a pre-technology era. Originally, it was a family retreat, but the house quickly became famous for its unique architecture. Curious visitors made the owner move elsewhere. Everybody loves to visit new places, but there are a number of locations around the world which will give you nightmares. You will forget your sleep after watching some uncanny attractions. Here are the top 20 dangerous tourist attractions in the world. Mount Huashan. The plank walk on China's Mount Hua is considered by many as one of the most dangerous hikes in the world. Hikers walk across a few planks of wood bolted into the side of a 7,000-foot peak to reach a small shrine. While the hikers are harnessed, it is still a terrifying adventure. Death Valley. If the Earth is our home, then Death Valley is its scorching hot heaven. This stunning desert holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded on our planet, 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Without water, you can live here for only 14 hours, hiking Trolltunga. This dangerous tourist attraction is Norway's most spectacular hiking destination but one of the most dangerous on Earth. The estimated trekking time is 7 to 10 hours. A 24-year-old Australian girl fell off of Troll's Tongue and died. Devil's Pool, Victoria Falls. Devil's Pool is located atop Victoria Falls, one of the largest waterfalls in the world. Here tourists swim dangerously close to the tipping point of the falls, only prevented from falling by a slippery submerged lip of rock. Stairway to Heaven, Hawaii Hike. The official name is Haiku Stairs, built as a way for soldiers to access the radio antenna at the top. In 2015, a storm damaged parts of the stairs. Instead of fixing the damage, the stairway was fenced off and deemed highly dangerous and illegal to climb. Death Road. This most dangerous tourist destination in Bolivia is known as Death Road for all the reasons you'd guess. The 43-mile switchback is extremely perilous due to fog, landslides, and cliffs that drop 2,000 feet. Nearly 300 drivers die here every year. Yosemite National Park. An average of 12 to 15 fatalities a year occur due to accidents, serving as a stark reminder that excitement can hinder common sense. El Caminito del Rey. With narrow platforms, catastrophically poor condition, and no handrails, this has long been known as the most dangerous hiking trail in the world. Trift Bridge. The longest walkway in the Swiss Alps, suspended 330 feet from the valley floor and 560 meters in length. Mount Everest. Climbing Mount Everest has a fatality rate of 6.5%. Avalanches, crevices, and extreme altitude sickness are constant threats. Kokoda and Black Cat Trails. This 58-kilometer Papua New Guinea adventure features dangerous river crossings, swamps, cliffs, and treacherous terrain. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. The Kilauea volcano brings dangerous levels of volcanic gases and the possibility of deadly explosions. Mont Blanc Mountain. High-altitude risks of ice falls and avalanches make this a deadly combination of elements. Jacob's Well. At least 9 people have died diving into this well. The cave's chambers feature a fake exit that has trapped and killed divers. Heaven's Gate. Located 24,500 feet above the city, the 999 steps lead to the world's highest naturally formed arch, the Danakil Desert. The air here is smoky and filled with poisonous gases. People can only be in certain areas for a very short time. Cave of Swallows. At 994 feet wide and over 1,200 feet deep, it's the largest known cave shaft in the world.